Hey, glow getters. What's up? What's up? Happy full moon eve. I was having some technical difficulties with my setup, so I've gone live from my phone. So it's looks a little different this week, and I'm sorry about that. How is everybody doing? Hey, rude boy. What's going on, bro? What's happening? Hey, Mama Banks. Happy Sunday to you too. How's everybody doing? What's going on? Hey, Marnes. Chilling and vibing. I'm loving that, Rue. I'm loving that. I'm chilling and vibing too. How was your Sunday, everybody? How are we feeling? The weather kind of changed where I am, so we're back to sort of cold, gray, not fantastic, but it's all right because better days are coming. I believe it, I receive it, and I claim it. So who is excited about this full moon energy? I got my full moon, mini moon reading spread, which is exciting because I haven't done this one in a while. So it was fun to pull it out of the books and dust the cobwebs off of it. And yeah, these messages. The rain is watering my plants, so I don't need to. There you go, Mama Banks. There you go. Universe, Mother Nature stepping in and helping you out. Slept in Jammy's couch. Yes, Marnes. Yes. I am excited about this one too, Rue. I mean, it's a full moon. It's the first of the 3 super moons for this year. Full moon in Scorpio. So there's a lot going on. It's no wonder that I started to feel that full moon energy last week because it's coming in strong. It's coming in heavy. So for those of you here who don't know, as I said, the full moon tomorrow is not only a full moon, it is also a super moon, which means the moon itself is traveling closer to the Earth's core, I believe is how they measure the distance. It's the closest it's ever been, I guess, to the Earth's core, and therefore it appears much bigger. It's also called the pink moon because I guess in ancient times it would typically be full around the same time as the first of the spring blossoms of wildflowers. And it's said to have a pink hue to it in certain parts of the world, also coinciding with the spring flowers and all the rest of it. So that's super moon, that's pink moon. Full moon, we always know full moon is time to release, let go of the shit that you don't need anymore, get ready for the new moon in a couple of weeks so you can start a new cycle, new things happening. This full moon is also in Scorpio, so it is most definitely a time, a cycle of death and rebirth. Not physical death, but the death to old thoughts, ideas, beliefs, patterns, all of that. So it is a really, really powerful one. If you haven't started, now is probably the best time to do some kind of full moon ritual to release stuff because it's such an amazing moon. I think I read that the supermoons for this year all happen in succession. So the first one is this one. The one in May is actually the one that they believe the moon will be the closest it is going to be and will ever be to Earth. So next month's full moon is definitely going to be really, really powerful. So I would say let's start working on it now and releasing that shit that we don't need so that it's not as hard next month, the next cycle, and we can focus on really, really good stuff. Also with the full moon in Scorpio, it's the energy of change, doing things differently. It's the communication, lots of communication, which makes sense because also with the energy starting to pick up in the last week, my throat chakra has been absolutely ridiculous for the last 4 or 5 days. I legitimately was getting worried that I might have to go for a COVID test because it was scratchy, it was sore, I was starting to feel all kinds of things. It's gone now. If I talk too much, which I have been in the last couple of days, it starts to kind of give out and get hoarse, but I also haven't been sleeping very well over the last couple of days, probably because of the full moon energy and me being worried that I had COVID. So haven't been sleeping very well, and that obviously will affect it as well. But this is a really, really good time for communication, clear out some misunderstandings, speak your truth to yourself and the people around you. Really great time to release old routines, old habits that no longer serve you. Scorpio is a very also sexy sign. So some of us have been having messages, I won't name names, but some of us have been having messages in these weekly readings about a spicier time coming up. And this full moon in Scorpio is definitely bringing that full circle. So I'm just saying, I'm not saying, but I'm saying. All right. Who's ready for some messages? I am. So how my mini moon readings work is typically it would be a 3-card spread where I ask 3 very specific questions. So I'll tell you guys what the questions are now. And then as I read through each stack, I will, I'll sort of reiterate the question so we know what we're answering. But the first card that I pull in a mini moon, full moon reading is illumination. And the question I ask is it's the illumination card. And the question I ask with that card is, what can no longer be hidden? What is this full moon going to shed some light on so that we can't deny it anymore? We can't hide from it. We can't run from it. There it is. Truth coming out. Card number 2 is the release card. And the question I ask here is, what can we let go of? What can we let go of? So, full moons are all about releasing energy, as I said at the top of the video, and start it so we can get ready to start a new cycle. So it's a really good time to ask that type of question. What can I get rid of? What do I no longer need? And then the third card that I pull in the mini moon, hey, Bon, no worries, babes, no worries. We're here. We're just getting started. Haven't read any cards yet. So the third card that I pull in the mini moon reading for full moon is the transformation card. And that question is, what is getting ready to emerge? So what's coming towards me? When I do these things, when I shed light on whatever needs to be shed light on, when I release whatever needs to be released, what happens next? Okay. So those are the 3 questions that I asked specifically as I was pulling cards this week. And so we're just going to go through each stack and I will reread the question and give you what Spirit answered. So we're going to start with stack number 1. And again, my normal setup didn't want to work and it was getting late. So I said, I'm just going to go old school and use my phone. So I'm going to have to hold up the stacks. So the first stack we have is the pink stone, the rose quartz. And I pulled from the Moonology Oracle deck, the Light Seers Tarot deck, and the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. So for question 1, I asked, this is where I pulled the Moonology card. Question 1 for of the spread is the Illumination card. What can no longer be hidden? And for stack number 1, the Rose Quartz, we have the Mutable Moon card, which says nothing is yet set in stone. So the channeled message for this, in answer to the question, what can no longer be hidden, is that everything can and will change. Nothing is actually set in stone. For whatever goal, whatever dream you're trying to achieve, nothing is set in stone. So if it's not working, if it seems like you're not getting anywhere, that's just because we need to adjust some things. The message that's coming out about what's no longer being hidden, or what's coming out of the darkness, is that you actually have a lot more flexibility than you allow yourself to have. You are getting, I should say we, because I always include myself in these messages. We are getting in our own way. And then we're getting frustrated with ourselves, with the universe, with other people around us for the perceived lack of progress that we are experiencing in this goal. So we need to learn that flexibility. We need to seek out, shine a light on where we can be flexible in achieving these goals. We need to stay focused, and we need to stop being so quick to give up. Okay? That's what can no longer be hidden in our journeys right now for stack number 1 with this mutable moon, is that nothing is set in stone. Everything can and will change. If we seek flexibility, we will have flexibility, and we just got to keep fighting the fight, keep riding the horse, keep going, because it's around the corner. It is coming. Okay, then we have the second card of this stack, which is from the Light Seers Tarot, and it's the release card. What can we let go of? And what did we get? We got the Hermit in reverse. Okay? Sorry, guys. Then my phone was ringing. It's about feeling not belonging, feeling like you're isolated, feeling like you're not connected, right? That's the energy of the Hermit in reverse. So when we put that into what can we let go of, that's exactly what we can let go of. We can let go of that energy of feeling like we don't belong. We can seek out like-minded individuals, people who are trying to achieve the same thing, people who can guide us or help guide us in our own journeys by sharing their experience, because it's similar to ours. Is it about mimicking someone else? No, but we can learn from one another. We can learn what not to do even. It might not be about what to do. It can be about what not to do. And so we have to get out of this Hermit energy, especially the reversed Hermit energy of being stuck, being isolated, being disconnected. And we have to get out there and try new things. That complacency of, well, this is the way it is. I'm stuck in this pattern, so therefore this is what I deserve. No. That needs to go. That's what we need to release. We need to release the energy of being okay with just being okay. Now, I know, when it comes to things like mental health and stuff, it's okay not to be okay. But when we're talking about achieving our goals, chasing our dreams, it is not okay to just be okay. We have to be stellar. We have to be epic in order to achieve the greatness that we all deserve, and that we all can have. But in order to do that, we need to let go of that energy. So that's what this Hermit in reverse is telling us here in the release position, is that we need to release this sort of stagnancy, this I'm okay with just chilling here on my own. You guys go right ahead. No, it's time to mount up, get your ass on that chariot, whip that horse's ass, and go. That's what it's time for. And then finally, for stack number 1, we have the third card, which is in the transformation position. What is getting ready to emerge for us once we do this release, once we illuminate what needs to be illuminated? What is coming next? And we got round and round. And the first thing that I really picked up here when I looked at this card was this sort of, what's the word? I mean, I heard the word cycle, new cycle. Excuse me. But there's a spiral. That's what it is, the spiral, right? So what's coming towards us is a new spiral, a new direction, a new cycle. It's a new path. We're going to finally learn whatever lessons we've been really taking our time with learning, and so they keep repeating, and we've been in the same cycle for however long. This is the time, especially over these next 3 months with all these supermoons being in play, this is the time to let that shit go. Let it go so we can start new cycles, new, I forgot the word again, not cycle. Somebody remind me the word. I just said it. But we can start new paths. We can try new things, right? That's what this message for this week is about, is trying new things, getting out there, exploring, being flexible. Spiral. Thank you. Spiral. I don't know why. Cycle, spiral, and it's not working. Anyway, spiral. We can get on a new spiral. We don't have to be stuck in that same drain circling that we've been doing forever, waiting for someone to pull the bloody plug. Pull it ourselves. Jump off of that merry-go-round that never goes anywhere and find a new one. So that, you guys, is message number 1, the mini moon, full moon reading for stone number 1, which again, if you're just joining us, was the rose quartz stone. Really, really great message, you guys. Very much on trend, on message with what we've been talking about over the last couple weeks, or the last really couple months. I feel like what I really felt as I was channeling these messages earlier was that, you know, it's like the universe has been trying to tell us, get ready, because this train of supermoons that's coming, it is such the perfect time to get out of this energy that we've all been in and move ahead, move forward, and really make some significant changes. That's why I wrote down that card number 3 is not a change card, it's the transformation card. Change is one thing. Transformation is something completely different, right? In and of itself, the definition of transformation is going from one state to another. It's not just changing. You change a hairstyle, right? You change your clothes in your closet. But when you transform, you've become a completely different being. I'm not even going to say a different person, a different being. And that's what I feel like the universe has been trying to tell us for a long time. And there's been a lot of these messages of, you know, release what you don't need, get rid of all that stuff, clean out that closet because shit's coming. And now it's here. I literally just saw, it's not in any of the stacks, but I literally just saw the Tower card. And I'm realizing that when the spirit shows me the Tower card, they are telling me very clearly that the universe itself has had to force some change for us, has had to force some of these transformations. And I always say this, when the universe steps in and forces these transformations, it's painful. It's uncomfortable. It kind of sucks a little bit. And a lot of the time we find ourselves kicking ourselves going, oh man, if I just changed this 6 months ago, this would have been easier now. Now it's, you know, it really sucks. Anyways, so stack number 2. If you picked stack number 1, I hope you're still with us. I hope you're doing okay, because that's a bit of a heavy message, but so necessary. Okay? So stack number 2 was the moonstone, my beautiful moonstone. And okay, we have in the illumination, we have the cardinal moon. In the release, we have the 8 of Cups. And in the transformation, we have never-ending story. Okay, so illumination, what can no longer be hidden? And what we have is the cardinal moon, and it says, be bold and make the first move. And this one here, my love, Marnie Banks, always says spirit slap. This to me, I got slapped. Spirit straight up flicked my ear. And they said, be bold, make the first move, meaning whatever it is that you're asking us for incessantly is not just going to fall into your lap. You are going to have to get out there. You are going to have to do the hard work. It's time to put in that work. And your destiny is waiting for you to do it. So what's being illuminated here, what's no longer being hidden is that I can manifest my dreams. I manifest them. I can't just expect the universe to say, oh, you did a little bit of work. Oh, you keep asking us every day, every time you journal, right? Every time you meditate, you're asking us these things. Okay, fine. We'll finally give in and give it to you. Oh, hell no. The universe is saying, you want it? Go get it. Go get it. So that is what is being illuminated and is being uncovered, is that it's time for us to start the work. It's time for us to move forward, to be bold, and to take those first steps into getting what we want. All right, card number 2, stack number 2, the release card. What can we let go of? What can we let go of? And it's the 8 of Cups. And this is, just look at this card for a second. It screams release. She ditched those 8 cups. This mofo is on fire even. She set that shit on fire and she walked the hell away. She was like, I'm done. I'm done. Yes, Bernice, yes. The universe don't deliver. It's pickup only. Dine in. Matter of fact, you rent the kitchen and you cook it your damn self. That's what that is. So, this 8 of Cups in the release position, what can we let go of? Literally, when I looked at it and channeled it, the universe was like, everything that doesn't serve you. And I said, okay, guys, thank you. I get that. But I kind of always say that. I say that every week. Let go of what doesn't serve you. Let go of what doesn't serve you. And so I'm going to need a little bit more. And they were like, well, look at the cup again. Look at it again. And it's really funny because for the first time ever looking at this particular card and thinking about what the message of release is, what I actually saw was, this is a cup of expectation. This poor girl has been carrying these expectations around for God knows however long she's been alive. And finally she said, nope, no ma'am, no sir, no thank you. And she set that shit on fire and she walked away. So I was like, okay, so let go of outgrown expectations. I see. Let go of guilt. Does she look guilty walking away from that last of her 8 cups that she's just dumped in the universe? Dumped into the ocean? Does she look guilty that she just polluted the ocean with her flaming cup of crap? Nope. She's also very much by herself on this beach. So she's also let go of people. People that held her back. People that told her she had to schlep this cup of shit around. She let them all go. She left it in the water. Water is purification. Water is emotion. And she was all like, bye-bye. I'm done. Get the hell on, Felicia. And she bounced. She just bounced. And she's not scared and she's not doubtful. Look at how tall she's walking away. Look at how tall she's standing. How proud. You guys, if that's not the universe saying, you better own that shit. Own that release and walk away. Walking right into the damn sun. Right into it. Oops, sorry, I covered it up with my finger. Walking right in. She's got no fear. She's strutting like a big old peacock. She's strutting. Light as a feather. That might even be a little bit of a feather in her hair. Can't really see, but it could be. Right? Like this, I didn't even notice. I thought this was a rock, but it's totally a sinking cup. So she done already set some shit on fire. I mean, there's 8 cups, so obviously all 8 are, oh, I see. Each of these little spots is a cup that's already sunk to the bottom. This is the last one. I mean, if that's not the universe telling you, this is it. You got no more cups. You got nothing. You've got nothing left to fear, to doubt, to hold you back. So let's get a move on. I mean, that one's giving me chills because it's just so beautiful. Okay, so release for stack number 2. What can we let go of? Pretty much everything, but specifically outgrown expectations, fear, doubt, guilt, all of that shit. Just let it go. People, all of it. Let it go. You don't need it. Be this bitch walking like a peacock on the beach with your shit burning behind you. Okay, card number 3, transformation card. Okay, what is getting ready to emerge? When we set the last of those 8 cups on fire and we walk away, what is going to emerge for us? We got, and it seems kind of funny, never-ending story. And when I read this, when I first picked it up, I kind of remembered some of the other readings that this has come out in and the position this card fell in. And, you know, I was all like, I don't understand. How is this a transformation card when it's the card about being stuck? I don't get it. But then, of course, my spirits were all like, look again and think about it. And I meditated a little bit with this card in my hand. And you guys, when I tell you, hey, Stephanie, when I tell you that this message came flying across my third eye, I flinched, like I legit flinched, because what is getting ready to emerge for stack number 2 is an opportunity to heal from the past. Because what happens when we're stuck in this never-ending story energy? We're stuck in that, I don't know how to say it. Like we're stuck in that energy of, you know, this is all I'll ever be. This is it. It's kind of similar to the illumination part of stack number 1 in terms of nothing is set in stone. We just accept that this is the way it is and we don't try to change it. This never-ending story, same deal. Except now it's in the transformation card, in the transformation position of the spread, meaning that we can finally heal from that stuff and actually move forward. We can turn our fear, hey Rachel, we can turn our fear into fire. We can turn our doubt into determination. It's transforming the energy. And I was just like, all right, I'm done with you guys. I can't even with you guys at all. And instead of being in this never-ending story energy, we can actually find our new purpose. How you like that? Healing from all that stuff, turning the fear into fire, and we walk right into our new purpose. And the time is now. The time is now. Look at this. It's a heart. I think that's a clock. Yeah, there's a hand on it, like a second hand or something. So the time is now to start loving ourselves enough to heal from whatever it is that's been holding us back from transforming, from becoming the butterflies. And move on. Enjoy whatever time we have left in this lifetime. Get as much as we can out of it. I mean, it's, again, with the chills. Stack number 2 was definitely the stack that I would have chosen. And I see why now. So, recap. Stack number 2, illuminate. Illuminating, making the first move. The universe does not deliver. It's dine in only. Release all of it. Whatever you can fill those 8 cups with, release it. Heal from it. Transform fear into fire, doubt into determination, and you will find your new sense of purpose. My God. I'm done. I can't even with that. All right, who's with me? Definitely, yeah, definitely a heart, Mama Banks. Definitely a heart. I just couldn't tell if it was a clock because of the stuff that's on it, but it doesn't matter. It's all good. Okay, you guys still with me? Throat chakra's acting up again. Okay. We have stack number 3, the final stack, and it is the amethyst, the beautiful amethyst. And we have illumination card, new moon in Aquarius. That's me. Illumination card, new moon in Aquarius. Release card, 7 of Swords. And transformation card, poised. This is such a beautiful card. Alrighty. So, illumination card. What can no longer be hidden? What can no longer be hidden? We have new moon in Aquarius. Bring love into the situation. And when I channeled this card, what I felt was there is a new path forward. That's what's being illuminated here. There is a new path forward. We can change our whole course. We can not be stuck in whatever path we thought we were on. We can move completely away from that. And as a matter of fact, change is not only probable, it is imminent. But that the transition is in our hands. Aquarians, apparently, are known to be emotionally disconnected. That's a common trait among Aquarians. I'm an Aquarian. I don't particularly see myself as emotionally disconnected or emotionally distant. However, there are times where I will shut off my feelings and not show my own emotions. So I guess for me, because I still feel what I'm feeling, I just don't show it. Maybe that's where the emotional disconnect is perceived to come from. However, the message that I got about that, because that little piece about emotionally disconnected really came through as I was channeling the message for what this card is illuminating, what's no longer being hidden. And again, Spirit kind of slapped me and they said, you have been too emotionally invested in other people's journey. It is time to focus on your own. So it's time to pull that Aquarian energy into our new path. And when we set upon it, we need to make sure that our emotions are being invested in our own journey and not so much in other people's. Because what happens is we spend that energy looking and helping here and doing this and doing that, and we forget about our own journey. And then we end up in that energy of, hey man, why is my shit not working? What's going on? So this illumination card is all about being aware of how much emotion we are. Yes, Marnes, right? How much of ourselves we are giving to other people's journeys and not enough on our own. That's what's coming into light here. And I mean, the card itself says bring love into the situation. And yes, but I think it's self-love. It is not selfish. It is self-love to focus on your goals, to focus on your path, on your journey, and make sure that you are getting what you need when you need it. What's left can be given to the people in your life, to other people's journeys. But your cup needs to be full at all times with that love for yourself. Okay? I also feel, because Aquarians are also kind of known to be innovators, they very often think outside the box. I also feel like what's no longer being hidden are the sides of the box. I think that some of us are going to come into a time over this next cycle where we see, and again, this kind of ties into the other two messages, we see where we can be flexible. We see where we can break the rules, bend the rules to get what we want, and that we are not stuck within the confines of one structure, the square, the box. We can move outside of that box and achieve better, stronger, faster results for what we truly, truly want. So what's no longer being hidden is what's outside the box. And that, to me, I was all like, yes, thank you, Spirit, thank you. Okay, so that's the illumination card. The release card for stack number 3, what can we let go of, is the 7 of Swords. So the 7 of Swords in the upright represents deception, betrayal, and betrayal. So I asked, what is it that we are releasing in that energy then? What can we release? And what I heard was somebody took something from me. So again, I started to feel that energy of, it's other people who are delaying my progress. It's other people who are getting in the way of my dreams, my goals, my aspirations. So what can be released is that energy of somebody, that guy over there, that one over there, this one here, that one there, has taken something from me. Nobody took a damn thing. You are getting in your own way. You are putting yourself in that box and keeping yourself there instead of looking outside of it for a better, faster, stronger way to do something. So this is what needs to be released, is that idea that you're not achieving what you want because somebody else is getting in your way. We need to look, take it internal, look inside and say, nope, this is all me. It doesn't matter what this one and that one are doing. It doesn't matter what their journeys are, because at the end of the day, I am in charge of my journey. Me and my spirit team, we got this. We're the navigators. We're driving the horse, the cart, the carriage, the whatever our mode of transportation is, we are driving it. That one and that one and that one, they got their own horse, cart, carriage, whatever, and they got nothing to do with me. And then we need to let go of that I don't deserve energy, because we have to start trusting that the universe will give us everything that we have earned, everything that we have worked for, as long as we ask for it and then put in that work. So it's still about doing the work. Once again, this is not a delivery service. This is not Pizza Hut. Okay? This is spirit. This is the universe. This is your destiny. This is your soul purpose. You got to work for that. You got to earn it. You got to go out there and be the delivery driver. Then you can come back and eat the pizza. Okay? So, what we need to release is that expectation that the universe is just going to hand us without any work, without any thought, without any diligence in our own journey. And we need to release the idea that because somebody else got in our way, that is why we're not getting where we want to be and what we want to get. Talk about a spirit slop. And then the last card in this week is the transformation card of stack number 3, which is poised. And I just love everything about her. I'll come in close so you can really see it. I just love her so much. That sense of freedom, that sense of confidence, that sense of faith and trust. Oh, it's just such a beautiful card. And in terms of transformation, that is exactly what's coming. If we can let go of all of these expectations around the universe giving us what we want, let go of this feeling of betrayal, like somebody's taken something from us. Once we get through all that, we get that sense of confidence. We have that faith and that trust, which is exactly what I said, that the universe has prepared us for anything and everything that is coming towards us. Good, bad, and ugly. We can handle it all. And we can look exactly like this. In our energy. I mean, physically, probably never going to happen in my lifetime. But energetically, hell yeah, I'm on my way to being this chick. She's on freaking ballet point shoes, her legs all wound around each other. She's not looking down, she's looking straight up, arms up. She's poised for anything. She's not worried that a big old gust of wind could come through any moment and knock her right off that pedestal. She doesn't care. She knows the universe has got her. She climbed up that pedestal herself. She did that work. Well, her and the universe. They did that work together. So there's no way in hell the universe is going to come, let her do all that work, and then knock her off that pedestal. Oh no. She's got more faith and trust than that. And she's ready. She's ready for it. She doesn't even want to see it coming. She's like, I don't even care what it is. Bring it. Bring it, universe. So beautiful. Excuse me. So beautiful. So, to recap, new moon in Aquarius, illumination, what can no longer be hidden is that change is coming. Sorry. I need to stop talking now. Change is coming. You need to be ready. You need to stop investing so emotionally in other people's journeys and focus on your own. You need to release the energy of somebody taking something from you and trust that the universe will give you what you have earned, what you have asked for, and what you have worked for. Nothing more, nothing less. And get ready, because a new sense of confidence is coming. And trust that the universe has prepared you for whatever that is. Can't think of a better way to end this week's message. Literally tossed a coin to choose a deck tonight. Now I know why this last deck hit me where Spirit wanted to kick me. Mama Banks. Right? Right? I love it. Oh, sorry, you guys. A real tickle going on now. All right. It is 8:30, so I am going to leave it there. Beautiful, wonderful messages tonight for this full moon. Please, please, please get yourself, you can Google it, you can reach out to me if you need help, but do a full moon ritual tomorrow night. Do it. If you have crystals, put them out in the moonlight. Oh, no problem, Mama Banks. No problem. I'm sending her light and love for her mom. For sure. But yeah, you guys, make sure that you do your full moon rituals. Release whatever Spirit has told you for this week needs to be released in this full moon. And yeah, just get ready, because I feel like the next 3 months is going to be really big spiritually and energetically. I feel like there's some big shifts happening, some big trends. And don't forget, the year is 2021. When you add up those numbers, it adds up to a 5. The number 5 in numerology means powerful transformation. Again, not change, transformation. We are in a 5-year, which means this year is all about transformation. So seriously, you guys, we've got just over half a year left. I mean, I guess technically we're only 4 months, almost 5 months now into the year, but still, just over half a year left. Let's make it count. Let's force this transformation. Let's not force it, but let's guide it to get what we really, really want out of our lives. That's huge, you guys. We've got a real opportunity here. Despite all the other shit that's going on, this is an opportunity for us spiritually and energetically to really make some moves. And let's get this. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, you guys, I am going to love and leave you. I need to go and be quiet now. Now that my throat is starting to act up, I'm actually starting to feel it getting a little hoarse. So I hope this helped. If anybody wants a full lunar cycle reading, I do have some spots available, so please reach out if you wanna organize that. Wednesday I will be doing the final free healing giveaway for the month of April. So make sure that you watch for the post. Make sure you guys comment if you want to get in on it. I post it early Wednesday morning, my time, Pacific time. And then I go live Thursday around 7:15. And we do a quick draw and announce the winners. So if you don't want to miss out, please make sure that you're watching for that post. Turn on your notifications. Check the page often if you can't remember. Send me a message if if all else fails, send me a message. Mark it on your calendars, whatever you got to do. But Wednesday will be the last free giveaway for the month of April. I'm sure there will be more ahead, but for this one that's happening right now, it will be the last one. So make sure you get in on it if you are so inclined. All right, I'm going to say goodnight. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. As always, until we meet again, please be safe and be well on your journeys. I will see you all on Thursday, hopefully, but definitely next Sunday. I love you and good night. Mwah, mwah, mwah.